Delphi Prophecies until 2050 about Russia-Greece, Delphi, March 18, 2018. In the upcoming years between 2018 to 2030, Russia faces a very difficult period, but with a good strategy, they will fare very well. Due to the USA's final struggle, it wants to acquire not only the wealth of Europe but also that of Ukraine and Russia, as it can only sustain itself, or at least the appearance of it, by stealing and plundering these assets. Therefore, Russia is forced into an existential struggle, and knowing this, it prepares well for it. Russia cannot be brought to its knees, partly because it is a nuclear power, and partly because it is militarily better prepared than the collective Anglo-Saxon West, which has only waged never victorious but rather plundering wars against vulnerable countries. Nations accustomed to looting are neither technically nor mentally prepared for true resistance. Russia must be very careful about entering any provoked war, because in the first round, international forces, which will continue to fight for spoils even after the USA's collapse, will seek to exhaust them in the second round, to create political instability and ultimately plunder them, and in the third round, they will face trials as a relief valve for China's internal problems. Russia would act correctly if, after the USA's influence ceases, it began close cooperation with Japan and granted Japan an autonomous territory north of China, as large as present-day Japan, because its northern islands will gradually become uninhabitable starting from 2028. With this step, Russia would not only take an unquestionable humanitarian step but also gain a loyal, eternal friend, which could significantly alleviate its problems, protect it from the development of Chinese aggression, and in this fruitful cooperation, both parties would be long-term winners. A very difficult, combative decade awaits Russia, but it will overcome it splendidly. Although for a while the whole world will watch them with suspicion and strong criticism, after the collapse of the USA, everything will become clear, and they will be respected as heroes. All historical facts, both in the East and West, will be put in their proper place. However, this 12-year period will hinder them from leading the ecological economic transformation process, but since they will definitely cooperate with Japan, they will be able to quickly catch up on this lag, and Russia will catch up with the rest of the world and become a pillar member of the International Peace Accord. At the same time, during this period, it will make such pioneering discoveries and implement innovations in space exploration that it will gain an insurmountable advantage.